my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you said and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, hey, hey.
Day and night, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain what I need for keeps. This silly game we play. Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Hold the phone. The lonely stoner, Mr. Solo Dolo. He's on the move, can't seem to shake the shade. Within his dreams he sees the life he made. The pain is deep. A silent sleeper, you won't hear a peep, peep. The girl he wants don't seem to want him to. It seems the feelings that she had her through. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. Slow-mo. When the tempo slows up and creates that new. He seems alive though he is feeling blue. The sun is shining, man, he's super cool. The lonely nights, they fade away, he slips into his white Nikes. He smokes a clip and then he's on the way. To free his mind and searcher, to free his mind and searcher, to free his mind and searcher. Day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. At night.
Status, grind all day, clean the status, grind all night. Clean the status, grind all day, clean the status, grind all night.
Everybody get up. Talking about getting blessed. Everybody get up.
almost unbearable. In 100 years, not there would I pull up on side, let you pay me back. Nothing like your leg guy, he too square for you. He don't smack that ass and pull your hair like that. So I just watch, hand wait for you to salute that you did pimp. Not many women can refuse did pimp, and I'm a nice guy, but don't get it confused. Did pimp.
Shake it up. Get down. Get up. Do it like it hurt. Like it hurt. What you don't like work? Hey. Baby, can you breathe? I got this from Jamaica. It always works for me. Dakota to Decatur. No more pretending, cause now you're winning. Here's our beginning. I always wanted a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Good girl. Can't let it get past me. You're far from plastic. Talk about getting blasted. These blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. Oh, yeah. But you're a good girl. The way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get at me. Everybody get up. Everybody get up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazzy Fizzle production. Missy, the princess is here. Sierra.
This beat is
automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. With my body so melodic, this beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Martin, Poppy came to party. Grab somebody, work your body. Let me see you 1, 2, step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Bring the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2, step. I love it when you 1, 2, step. Everybody 1, 2, step.
this beat is
outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it.
Jazzy made
I'm so retarded, top charted. Ever since the day I started, strut my stuff and yes I flaunt it. Goodies make the boys jump on it. No, I can't control myself now. Let me do my 1, 2 step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Bring the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1, 2 step. I love it. 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We about to get it on. It don't matter to me. We can dance slow. Whichever way the beat drop, our bodies will soar. So swing it over here, Mr. DJ, and we will rock you all. Matter to me, we can dance slow. Whichever way the beat drop, our bodies will go. So swing it over here, Mr. DJ, and we will rock you.
I shake it like Jello, make the boys say hello, cause they know I'm rocking the beat. I know you heard about a lot of great MCs, but they ain't got nothing on me. Because I'm 5'2", I wanna dance with you, and I'm sophisticated fun. I eat filet mignon, and I'm nice and young. Best believe I'm number one.
Don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Keep the party up. We about to get it on. We see 1, 2 step. I love it. 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We about to get it on. Don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Keep the party up. We about to get it on. We see 1, 2 step. I love it. 1, 2 step. Everybody 1, 2 step. We about to get it on.
This is for the hearing impaired. A Jazzy Faye production.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I guess that's about as good as any place to start the show, right? Happy Sunday to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got some announcements that I need to go over today. So I guess we can just jump right into it after I take a roll and see who's here. So yeah, we'll do that. Matt Dumit was the first one in here. Ballard Sports 19. Nate DeGreat says my mom might come on the show tonight. Okay. Dula Bang. Robert Sharpton, GF Sports says, good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, GF Sports. Stingray 9183. Good afternoon, BA. What's up, Stingray? How are you? Baylor Man is here. Says 125 days until we funk up the off season. Yeah. Let's see who else is here. VicTube Productions. Welcome, VicTube Productions. Lou and I actually hung out with VicTube yesterday. We went to the movies together. We also hung out with K-Dog. Casey, who's also a member in the chat here. I don't think he hardly ever comes to my show, but I know he shows up. He shows up at there's some stories to tell about yesterday's adventures as well too. So Hoghead is here. Welcome, Hoghead. The Uncle Lou is here. So yes, welcome to everybody. Welcome everybody. We saw Michael, which was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was okay. Joelish is here. Welcome, Joelish. Joelish dropping in from the metaverse. I need the voices to stop, though. Ooh, I'm not sure if I can help with that, but maybe we can drown them out for at least an hour. Drown them out at least for an hour for you. So if you guys have not yet done so, please make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up because I greatly appreciate it, and we know YouTube appreciates it. If you would also like to donate to the show or myself in the channel, there are 3 ways to do that. The links to my Cash App and PayPal are scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. They're also in the description of the video. And you can also support by doing Cash App, which is that super chat function right there next to, the $ symbol right there next to the chat bubble. So there you go. 3 great ways to donate to myself and the show. If you feel so inclined to do so, it would be greatly appreciated. Let's start with the announcements. So as you guys know, TK has not been on the show. I think it's been like the last 3 or 4 weeks. Unfortunately, as of right now, it's going to be a continuing thing where I will just be hosting the show by myself. So at least for the near future. So, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. So, she is no longer going to be co-hosting the show with me. So for those of you that had questions about where she's been, so there you go. Second announcement, which is on a more happier note, is I did get my certification for phlebotomy. So the next thing that is going to be needing to get done is my licensing test, which I just applied for it. So I'm hoping to hear back something this week about when I'm going to be able to take the licensing test. So fingers crossed that I passed that. So thank you, GF Sports. Yeah, it was definitely a crash course. 3 weeks. You learn a lot of stuff in 3 weeks, and then having to have, like the 30 successful draws by the time your 3 weeks is up, because like because you only went 4 days a week for 3 weeks. So Monday through Thursday, it's a 4-hour class. So Mondays and Wednesdays were always book days. So we learned from the book those days. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays were lab days, what they consider lab days. That's when we would go and like stab each other and draw blood and stuff like that. So by the 3rd week, Actually, by the second week, I'm sorry, by the second week after that last lab day on Thursday, I had only had 16 successful draws and I needed 30 to complete the class. So because it was the last week, they actually switched up the lab days to Monday and Wednesday, and they actually designated those days as Family and Friends Day, which basically means that you can invite family and friends to come to get their blood drawn in order for you to get your successful draws that you needed to complete the course. So, unfortunately for me, well, I'll say this, starting that week off and it being Family and Friends Day, I was very down because out of the 15 people in my class, I was the only one that had more than 10 that I needed to successfully, pass the course. So what ends up happening is if you don't get your 30 successful draws, you have to come back on lab days until you get your 30 successful draws. So now that first day, Monday, I only had one person, a friend of mine, come in to get their blood taken from me. And so I really didn't have too much success. I think I stuck him like 5 times. And I think out of the 5 times, I think I only got like 2 successful draws from him. So that bumped up my draw total to like 18, I think, at that time. So I was a little discouraged, to say the least, but shout out to my classmates because they were very, they were hyping me up saying that, hey, look, if you don't have anybody that's coming in on Wednesday, we'll line everybody up in the classroom and you can just draw from them until you get your 12 that you needed. So yeah, they were very sweet in trying to help me get that. But lucky for them, I did not need them because can I just give a quick shout out to my family and Lou. They really, really, really pulled through for me. Like I had both my sisters come in. My mother actually came in too. My brother-in-law and Lou came in on Wednesday, that last day of labs, of Family and Friends Day. And within that, actually, it only took me, I think it started like 6:15, and I think by 7:30, I had gotten my 12 draws that I needed, my 12 successful draws that I needed to get me to pass the course. So yeah, huge shout out to Lou and my family because unfortunately I was only able to stick Lou twice because he actually had to go and work, and out of the two sticks that I got, I was only able to get 1 successful draw from him. But he was a trooper. He was definitely a trooper. But my family, like both my sisters and my mother, like they let me stick them as many times as I could to get the successful draws that I needed. So thankful for them. And it was an amazing, and like, you should have seen everybody in my class. Like they were like, oh my God, like your family really stepped it up for you. It was so cute too, because my nephew was there. And unfortunately at the time I didn't realize this, but because it's a volunteer situation, like you have to be at least 18 years of age to, get your blood drawn. And he's only 13, but he really, really wanted to get his blood drawn, and he was going to let me stab him to get his blood drawn. And I had him all set up. I was, I had the tourniquet around his arm and everything, and I was getting ready to stab him. And my instructor was like, "How old is he?" And I was like, "Oh, he's 13." And she was like, "No, he has to be 18." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, sorry." But he was so sweet about it. Like he really wanted to get his blood drawn from me. So sweet. It's my sweet nephew. My sweet nephew. Nate the Great says, did Lou watch the needle go in? No, like he didn't watch the needle go in. So he tried to keep himself distracted, as distracted as possible when getting his blood drawn. But he did good. He didn't pass out either. So yeah, so that's good. But Honestly, like I said, it was really both my sisters and my mom, like, which was surprising because I honestly didn't even think my mom was going to show up. But yeah, like she kept saying, oh, well, yeah, try here, try this arm right here, try this vein right here. This is where they always draw blood for me. And then my older sister is my older sister is a radiology tech. So, she's kind of already in the medical field. So like she kept trying to tell me, okay, we'll try this vein here and whatnot. And then my younger sister, I think you guys have heard me talk about this, but she's a massage therapist. So she, at first when we were talking about it, like she didn't really want me to stab her arms because, she had to work and she was afraid that, she wouldn't be able to like conceal if I left any bruises on her or anything like that. But I don't know. She at the last minute she pulled through and she was like, okay, here, you can try and stick my arm. So yeah. So shout out to my family. I mean, they got me through it, and Lou too. So I wouldn't have been able to get those 12 successful draws had it not been for them. So yeah. So I'm extremely happy and so yeah, the next thing in line, like I said, is getting the licensing exam done. And then I guess just finding a job, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah. So there you go. For those of you that are just joining, Pigskin Peete, Mrs. Peete, hi guys, glad to see you in here. Appreciate it. Jay Shipes is here. Joe D, what's up? He says, "What's up, BA? Congratulations, thank you, appreciate that." You may or may not miss the earlier announcement. Well, where I discussed TK no longer being on the show. I'm not sure how long that's going to be for, but it's right now. It's just not going to. Yeah, we're just kind of going our separate ways as of right now. So there's that. Joelish, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, BA can draw my blood any day she wants. Take a whole gallon. Draw me like one of your French girls. Well, that's not the same thing, but I appreciate it, Joelish, and I appreciate the super chat. So see how easy it is, guys? There you go. That super chat right there. That he just pressed that little $sign button right there next to the chat bubble, and sent me a super chat. So thank you, Joelish. Appreciate that. So I did just that's the beef update right there. So there's no beef. There's nothing right now. So there's just nothing right now. But I mean, if you guys would like to come on and discuss, anything, I mean, I'll answer questions to the best of my ability. I choose to not answer questions that I don't feel like I need to answer. So just beware of that. But yeah, so all right, here we go. There you go. What's up, Yoda T? Glad to see you in here. We just decided to cut ties. So that's all there is to it. So yeah. Oh, so yeah. Story time. Story time. So as you guys know, sorry, I'm eating chocolate. As you guys know, Lou and I went to Athens yesterday to take Lou Jr. and one of his friends to a they were going to see a concert at like Sanford Stadium. I think it was like Jason Aldean and Luke Bryan, I think it was. So we weren't actually attending the concert. So, we were going to make plans to like go out to dinner and a movie or something like that. So I think what ended up happening was VicTube ended up texting Lou yesterday, I think it was, or yesterday morning or Friday. I don't know, Friday night or yesterday morning. I can't remember. Saying that, he was going to go to the movie with us and that because he needed a handicap seat or, like a wheelchair accessible seat, that he was going to purchase the tickets or we thought he was going to get the tickets. So, and I think the plan is that he was going to purchase the tickets and then Lou was going to pay for like concessions or whatever, like popcorn and whatnot. Well, of course, what's up, Nate? Of course, we get there.
What's up?
The movie doesn't start till 6:30. So, the concert for them, for Lou Jr. and his friend, I think it started at 6. Like the gates open at 4. So I think we got to Athens around 4:30, if I'm not around 4, or well, actually 5 o'clock, I think. So of course we dropped them off. So we had some time to kill before the movie. So we just kind of hung around until we, we were able to, wait on, and oh yeah, K-Dog too. I'm sorry. K-Dog was supposed to meet us at the movie theater too. Well, anyway, so I think it was around like 6 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Lou? If you're still listening, I think it was around 6 o'clock. Come to find out that Vic hadn't even gotten the tickets. Like he didn't get the tickets. So we go inside and like we go inside and like buy the tickets or whatever, and didn't even realize. You guys know I'm not good at explaining shit, so we didn't even realize that. I guess at the time that we had purchased tickets for the wrong time, which was totally not our fault. It was the guy that we bought the tickets from. He actually he got us in the wrong theater for the wrong time, but we didn't even realize that until we got ready to go inside the theater. Well, anyway, VicTube doesn't show up until I don't know, like 6:20 or something like that. So by that time, Lou and I had already gotten our popcorn and our drinks, and we were like ready to go. And I mean, for those of you that go to the movies, the best part of the movies is the trailers in the beginning. So we were like, we're not going to miss the trailers. So, if they're not here by a certain time, we're just going to go ahead and go inside the movie theater, and, they can just text us when, they can text us when we're here or whatever.
Yeah.
So they get there, Vic and his dad get there around 6:20, I think. So that's when I realized that we got tickets for the wrong time. So we had to get those rectified. So by this time it's like 6:32 or something like that. Well, then Vic's getting in line to get his concession. And do you know this Joker ordered loaded tater tots, which basically takes like 20 minutes to cook. So I said, I'm not waiting. I'm sorry. So I went ahead and just went in the movie theater, and I was like, yeah, I said, I'm not waiting. So, I mean, luckily we made it in time before the movie started, and we were able to catch most of the trailers, but yeah, so it was a shit show, to say the least, an absolute shit show. So, but I don't know if anybody's surprised or not. So Jay Shipe says Vic rolled in late. Yeah, rolled right. I know, exactly. Not surprising at all. So not surprising at all. So yeah, so there's that story.
How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, him and Nate. That sounds like a Nate thing too. Like Nate would go to the movie theater or order like a fucking burger and like some fries, something that takes like 20 minutes to make. So
no, I'll be in the movie theater by the time it's cooking, and then I go out and take it from the cook sessions and then go back to the theater. So, I mean, that's basically what. Yeah, I would do the same thing, but I would wait for mine then inside the theater.
Great question, Pete. Great question. Who orders tater tots at a movie? Apparently VicTube does. Not only they weren't just regular tater tots either. Like he ordered like loaded tater tots, which basically I guess like chili cheese and whatever, like loaded tater tots that they have at like Sonic or something like that. I don't want. Yeah. So but I will say that is actually the first movie theater that I've been to that has like full menus and shit like that. Like we have a movie theater here that sells like, nachos and, like their normal popcorn and shit like that. I think one of them sells like slices of pizza or something like that. But I mean, this movie theater that we went to, like you could get burgers, fries. I mean, like really like full menu. So So yeah.
Sometimes
But VicTube is the only person I know that goes to a movie late for one thing too, and orders loaded tater tots. So
that's like saying me ordering Taco Bell in a parking lot a little bit. While there's an authentic Mexican.
Oh yeah, taco truck. Yeah, food truck out front. So Jay said, excuse me. Jay Shipe says we've got a nice theater up here, $3 beers and reclining powered seats, no tots. So yeah, I mean the theater was nice, and yeah, full reclining seats and everything like that too. I mean, I was surprised at the menu too. I mean, like I said, full menu. Like you go order burger, fries. I mean, obviously, tater tots and whatnot. One of the theaters we have here has a bar too, but that's the thing. Like, I never understood people that go to movies and like drink alcoholic beverages, because I mean, like, I don't want to miss the movies, so like I don't do that because I don't want to have to get up and go to the bathroom like every 5 minutes, so. And when you drink alcoholic beverages, sometimes they can make you pee a lot. So yeah, so I never understood. I mean, going to like a show or something like that is different. Like an actual, like like a theater show is different. Like I've had a beverage or two with things like that, but I've never drank an alcoholic beverage at a movie. So
right, we have the kind of exact same theater that you were talking about, where there's a bar inside and full menu and stuff. It's like 5 or 10 minutes away from my house, and we sometimes go there for movies if there's a good movie coming out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far away this particular movie theater was from where VicTube was, but I mean, he knew what time the movie was. I mean, I don't understand how,
he's old.
His timing, yeah, like you need to do better with your timing, Vic, if you're still listening. Oh my God. Well, yeah, that's easy for you to say, Jay, because you're a man. But it's not that easy for us women to do something like that. Okay. So, and that's actually really disgusting though, too. Like, could you imagine like mistakenly picking up that can of, or whatever, that cup of pee and, drinking it, thinking it's a beer. Yeah. I
don't like that.
I don't. White claws for white bitches. Listen, I mean, I will drink a White Claw, but they're not like my go-to drink. So, what's up, Ballard?
Happy Sunday. What's up?
Happy Sunday to you.
Figured I'd join the show.
I appreciate that. So,
got nothing better to do.
Yeah. Sure. I think I don't know, in the next coming weeks or so, I think I'm going to have to figure out something as far as the dynamic of the show. So I don't know, but I know the show tonight's only going to be about an hour, like it was like it was last week. But yeah, some changes are probably going to need to be made now since I'm hosting it by myself. I haven't really had any ideas as to what I'm going to do yet. So, but stay tuned for sure. I mean, the show's not going away. Not yet, at least, but I think I'm gonna have to change the dynamic of the show around somehow. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's under construction. It is under construction.
Under construction as of right now. Yes. Cockaboose Conductor, what's up? Says, what happened to TK? Nothing happened to her. She's just no longer going to be co-hosting the show with me. Okay, says let Jay co-host with you.
Oh God.
I mean, Jay, if he wants to come on, he can come on. At this point in time, it's going to be just a free for all until I can figure out.
You could rename it if Jay joins. You could rename it to Bad Bitch Shit Show.
I think Jay, Jay deserves more credit than that. Shit Show it basically fits for me and Vic or something else. But
Well, let's be honest. I mean, the very first shit show was well, you guys got shit show. You guys got shit show from mine and Lou's shit show disaster stream. So let's
Yeah,
not go there.
which was an absolute,
well, I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's bad.
absolute disaster.
So we're not pinning the name on. I mean, like you're not like gonna say that the name is strictly for your show because I mean you took the shit show
No.
name from basically
No,
Uncle
I
Lou's
agree.
show. So
I'm just saying that normally on Wednesdays, not like, every once in a while.
well, yeah, when you show up,
I do. Anyways,
Mostly.
not all the time.
Right.
I show up more. I show up more than Vic shows up of movie theaters. So
Appreciate the kind words, Lou. I am definitely a valuable asset to any panel I join.
But yeah, I'm not the only one that is late all the time. I mean, sometimes
No one said anything about you being late. I was saying that I mean, there's been times where you haven't shown up to your own shit show that you wanted to start with Vic. So
yeah, there's some times, but yeah.
Lou says Ballard and Nate should name their show Afternoon Wood.
Yeah. Actually, Nate and I had a show planned, but we never got it started. What did we call it? Fields of Red, because he's a Nebraska fan. I'm a Alabama fan. So, but we never started it up. We need to do that, Nate. I'm not in school anymore, so there's that. I just work
Why
until
aren't you in school anymore? Are you just done with school? Why aren't you in school anymore? Are you just done with school? Like you graduated and you're done?
Well, I have
Like
the
you got your
degree from
degree and
school in
shit?
Alabama. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm educated in all that bullshit.
You're
so-
educated and shit. Well, that's good. Good. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I think I did see something
I
about
was
that. Yeah.
trying to go to a school down here for an actual broadcasting degree, but I gave it a month and I'm just like, nah, I'm dropping out.
Yeah.
Why?
Alcaboose Conductor says the new wife is going to be hounding you to stop that YouTube nonsense.
True.
Well, if I got to retire early, I'll retire early.
Wow.
I'll leave y'all for her.
Wow. Doctor. Just saying, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. So
I mean, nah, I'm
Like, as
I'm
a
joking
whole,
around.
not-
I can't give y'all
No,
up
you're not.
just because she said something.
no,
You
you're
know.
not. No, you're not.
No, I said I can't give y'all up. I cannot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know you can't.
She supports
you
me.
can't.
She just, I don't know.
She just
if
what?
you notice, like, she'll comment on my streams and stuff from like the Facebook comment section, and then like,
What's that, Nick TV?
obviously we haven't done a show for the both of us in a while. It just gets busy with our jobs. We never find the time for that, at least.
Well, I mean that, and you guys live an hour away from each other, so there is that too.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, probably need to rectify that situation before you guys decide to get married.
Yeah.
Unless you're planning on getting married and still living an hour away from each other, which would be very weird.
No, we're
mean-
trying to find something. We're trying to look at apartments now or houses even, which I don't know. Her dad, without saying like where and everything he does, he like works with apartments, so he knows all about the market and stuff. He says like the housing market at this moment is like the way to
Outrage.
go
Oh.
compared to apartments. I don't know if that's true. I haven't looked. I'm not an
He said what
expert.
now?
He said that houses are like going down and like it's now the best time to buy and stuff, and like, I don't know.
So he's like pushing you guys to buy a house. I mean, I don't think
I mean,
that's
between
true
that and
though.
an apartment, I'll tell you
I don't
what
think that's
though. At
true.
least we gave up on the camper idea.
TK is not opting out. Just so you guys know, this was a mutual
She just
decision.
quit.
Okay. No, it was a mutual decision. We both just decided to kind of separate. So yeah. So it was a mutual decision. So
So your relationship status separated.
We don't.
yes.
I'm just joking around.
But yeah. So Ballard. Well, shit. What was my question? So what is your plans of like, living with your, wife of, about.
That's a question for TK, not for me. So I'm not sure what the plans are. But yeah, that's the TK. That's a TK question, not a BA question. So
You don't have to. I'm not asking for a personal question. I was just curious if what would be the first thing if like a planning to like live on with you guys or like live by yourselves to be exact. Like, are you?
I think my brain cells are hurting just trying to understand the question, Nate. Can you rephrase it?
No, not really.
I'm just joking around.
I mean,
man.
I honestly don't
I think
understand
I
what the big deal is about living in a camper. I mean, if it's just the two of you, that
Well, the
I don't,
only thing is the one
you
she
know,
has right now is it's only so tight. Like, I mean,
Didn't find a new
so
camper. I don't know.
well, now we're both deciding that we want an apartment because costs and everything, at least from her dad, he says it's gonna go down. So what we talked about was saving and getting it by December or in December, really. You
getting what
know,
by
if
December?
we
The
save
camper?
about
Apartment.
like
Oh,
no
the apartment.
apartment,
Yeah.
like save 10 grand.
Well, listen, I
You know,
mean, that's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it is.
you're not saving any money by having to drive an hour every time to go see her. I mean, that's
Right.
gas money right there that you could be saving. It's just,
Yeah.
look, I'm not discouraging you or anything, Ballard, but I mean, this is shit that should have been thought about before you guys got engaged, honestly. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's the same thing I
Yeah.
would tell my kid. It's the same thing I would tell my kid. I mean, there's just, you got to get your ducks lined up before you before you
Well, I
make
mean, before we got engaged, like
huge
we've
life
been talking about
decisions.
this stuff. We've been talking
That's
about
what I'm
this stuff
saying.
since the
You came on this show to specifically ask for advice about what you should do. And what did
Yeah.
we all tell you? We all told you that yes,
move in.
you guys probably should move in together because you never really know a person until you actually move in with somebody, which is true. But I mean, you
Right.
didn't want to listen. So I mean, I'm done giving advice. So
It's not
I'm
that I
just done
didn't
giving
want to
advice.
listen.
I mean, again, I'm
It's
not
not that I
trying
didn't
to.
want
I'm not trying to get on to you. I mean, like I
No, I
see
got
you.
you.
You're the same
I
age as my
tried.
oldest child, so it's the same things I would tell him that I'm telling you. I was like, you
Yeah.
you can't be making huge life decisions like that until you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
mean, you have to have a plan, and I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Puppy
Yeah.
love. So I get it.
That's okay. I mean, I did Ballard. You're not the only one that did it. Oh, I mean, I'm engaged at all, but I did what I'm trying.
We know.
What I'm trying to say. Trying to say is, I didn't. What do you call it? I didn't listen to Ballard Angel's advice or even Pete's or Lou's advice time I had a girlfriend, right? So you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same. I won't say the same, but it basically I didn't. What do you call it? Didn't listened. So it's okay.
Listen, dude. Listen.
Yeah. But the thing is, I would. I learned my lesson. You know, I learned my lesson, and next time, if they want to, give me advice, I would take it. So hopefully, but yeah. But being single right now is great because I have no drama.
Congratulations.
I mean, that's kind of I think that's kind of a good thing about being single. You don't have to have drama in your relationship and stuff, but I mean,
You guys are terrible. I heard TK and Law Tide are starting an retirement show. Which, speaking of Law Tide, I'm not sure exactly what I ever did to him, but for some reason, I've been catching strays here lately. Me and Mrs. Peete have been catching strays here lately, and I don't understand what the problem is. Because I mean, I've never said one mean thing about
You think it has to do
Law
with Pete and Lou, though? Like, do you think it has to do with the fact that
I get
both
it,
you
collateral damage and shit like that. But still, I mean, you know, a decent human being wouldn't bring somebody's significant other into it, you know, if it was a beef between them and that person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion. But I mean, but yeah, for some reason I've been catching strays. Mrs. Pete's been catching strays, and I don't know why. It's like we've never said anything bad about Law Tide, so I mean, I know I haven't. So I mean, I like Law Tides. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him right now, and I mean, I'm a little bit concerned. But I mean, I've never said one mean thing about Law Tide. So,
well,
yeah.
So if he's listening or goes back and listen to this, I'm not exactly sure what I did to get on your bad side, unless it's being with Lou. But I mean, I think that's a pretty shitty thing to do to pull me into something that has nothing to do with me, and then me catching stray bullets. I don't like that. So
I just know he wanted to bring masculinity back to YouTube, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, when he made that video. And he was he was bitching about Pete, really, because it was, which still, like, I'm still trying to figure out what all caused that, because even Pete made his video. He's like, what the hell happened? You know? But I don't know. I'll admit, I'm still subscribed to Law Tide, but at this point, it's just to watch and see if he puts any stupid shit out. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but I love to sit on the sidelines with this YouTube drama and eat the popcorn and watch it fall.
Well, yeah, normally I do too, until somebody mentions my name, and then it's like, well, what the fuck did I do? You know, like
then you turn into Will Smith. Keep my name out your fucking mouth.
I'm not sure what exactly
a shit biscuit.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what a shit biscuit is either, Matt. So yeah, you have me on that. So yeah.
I know I'm looking at his channel though. He did post something 4 days ago. Not a video, but it was a picture of BVD in a tree. And he was just saying how much he missed BVD. I wonder, man, you think that's part of what's going on with him though?
I don't know. Look, I'm not.
Him and BVD were tight, like real tight.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that I know exactly what's going on with him, but I don't know. I don't appreciate being drugged into something that I have nothing to do with, you know. So, and I mean, I'm sure Mrs. Peete would say the same thing too. Like, you know, what has she ever done to him? She hasn't done anything to him. You know, she's never said a mean word about Law Tide, as far as I know.
Yeah,
and her and I talk and text us about every day. So, Lou, stop it. He said, "Cut Law Tide some slack. Losing Hulk Hogan was extremely hard on him."
Damn.
Man. I mean, yeah, people grieve in different ways, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I
I mean,
mean
I
that
lost
I don't know if
someone.
that's necessarily true, Pete. He says nobody other than him cares. I'm sure Mayhem Matthew cares since Mayhem Matthew is like a wrestler now too. Isn't that what you told us, Ballard? Didn't you tell us
Yeah,
that
he's like doing some
wrestler
stupid
now?
wrestling shit. I don't know. He's got like long hair and everything.
He was supposed to come to the Family and Friends Day, but by the time I left class that Wednesday, like it was I think
Hmm.
at like 8:30 or something like that. And I texted him, I was like, if you're still planning on coming, I don't need you to come anymore. I got what I needed and I no longer, require your services. So um
Yeah,
but shout out to him though too. I mean for trying to help me out.
yeah.
I mean, probably lucky for him, I didn't need his help. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I realized that Lawtie was a pallbearer at BBD's funeral, but I mean, I do remember there were some times where he made some shit talking videos to BVD too. So back in the day when BVD was still alive,
I
I think
mean, you don't see me crying after my loss this week. I mean, and look, I know people grieve in different ways and stuff, but like,
what loss did you
you know,
have? What are you talking about? Besides the
well,
loss of
okay.
your singlehood, which isn't what'd you say,
I lost that a
250
while
days?
ago, though. No, I had a good mentor of mine at the radio station up in Coleman in Alabama. I guess I knew he was getting sick because I had heard from the radio manager about it. He was one of our announcers, and he's the one that let me talk during basketball season and let me get on the air at first and everything. Anyway, he passed, so
Oh.
it sucks. But I mean, you don't see me on here boo hooing about it. I mean, I'll miss him, but I mean, you just when your time's up, and you just gotta give it 24 hours and shake it off a little. I mean,
I mean, again, I'm not even going to speculate the reason why Law Tide is acting and doing the things that he's doing. But I
yeah,
mean, also, I don't understand why my name's being drug into it, though, too, so.
yeah. So he said your name one time, huh, BA?
A couple times, actually, on Twitter. Yep.
Damn.
Twitter. And that's the thing. Like, the only reason that I mean, I have Twitter, but I'm not really like active on it or whatever. I mean, the only reason that I even know was because, I've been kind of keep an eye on this back and forth that him and Pete are doing. So, I
Yeah.
think the reason that I've actually kind of like got, like even looked into it was because I think I saw something about Pete saying something about, Law Tide needs to keep Mrs. Pete's name out of his mouth. So then of course, like I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on with that? Yeah, because and then I got pissed because like, me and Mrs. Pete are like, that's my homegirl. So, I got to figure out what the hell is going on, what he's been saying about her. And so that's the only reason that I knew that he was talking shit about me too. So
Yeah. Hey, Nate, the Lightning are going to lose game 4, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they're done for the.
This is bullshit.
Yeah,
They're losing to the Canadians, eh?
Yeah, to the Montreal Canadiens. How is that? How is possible?
I don't know.
wait, isn't Sunday your day that you said you're off on Sundays? Isn't Sundays your day to go drive to meet your girl, Ballard?
Yeah, but she was scheduled for work today, so
Uh-oh.
I didn't. I decided, and usually I'd go see her on like lunch or something, but she's been working so much and her shifts are all like really long and stuff. And She never knows exactly when she's getting off work. She never knows exactly when she's taking her lunch. But I'm gonna try to go see her. Or she's got Tuesday and Wednesday off this week. She's gonna try to come see me. So
So is the plan for you guys to get an apartment like close to where she lives? Since
about halfway between the both of us.
So then it'll be like a
There's a couple
30-minute
good
commute
towns
to work
around.
for. So it'll be a 30-minute commute for both of you to go to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I guess that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Are your parents back from the cruise, Nate?
Yeah, they came in last night late.
Oh wow!
Where did it take them?
What for two?
Yeah, what was the location they were going? Was it the Bahamas again, or?
No, it was. I think it was a 10-day cruise. So they started. Well, they departure out Omaha, and then layover in Orlando, and then
Okay.
and then they had and also they what do you call it? They after their layover in Orlando, they went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, to stay for I guess a day there, and went to the port of whatever it's called there, and got on a cruise and cruised, I guess. I know two islands that they went to, but the rest of them I don't. They went on. They went to St. Thomas, and St. Martin, I think. That's about it. That's all I know. But yeah, they had a great time with the other siblings. Well, it's basically it was.
So your brother stayed with you the 10 days that they were gone?
Yep.
Does your brother live in Nebraska?
Yeah, he lives at home with me. So for now.
So he's back at home, like he's living at home with you guys.
Yeah, but he's still in college. He's a sophomore, and he couldn't afford going to dorms because of money wise. But he couldn't afford it. Anyways, yeah, he had to be with me, and be with me the whole time. He had to wake me up for work. Well, not every day, but some days. Like I did pretty. In my opinion, I did pretty good at waking up at like 6:15 a.m. Took a shower and all that, and get ready for work. And most days, so like
So did he drive? Did he drive you to work?
Yeah, and then my grandma drove me back to home after work. So
okay,
yeah. But once I get my permit, hopefully get a car and hopefully drive.
Well, no, you don't, you can't drive just on a permit though. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's permit and then you get your driver's license. So
yeah,
a permit is like a temporary.
The permit? Don't you have to be with someone 21 up with a license if you have your permit?
Yes, that's how that is.
The law.
Yeah.
Even it doesn't matter what age the thing.
No, yeah, you just have to be with a licensed driver,
right? Yeah,
if you have a permit. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the license is the goal, but right now it's the permit. One step at a time, though. Yeah.
How many times have you taken the permit test?
Well, since I took it like.
No, in total. Like how many times in total have you taken the permit test?
A lot. I just don't know a number because I lost count. I mean, I did a lot. And let me guess. I think I took it like 7 or 8 times. So, but one of the times, I almost got my permit. I missed that one question, and because my I guess my state's law to get your permit, you have to get like you gotta get 25 hours. No, you had to get at least 20 out of 25 to get your permit, or you could, or more, or like 20 or 25.
Well, yeah, that's how it is here in Georgia too. It's
Yeah,
25 questions. If you miss 5 questions, you fail.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's how
But
it is here too.
at least at one point of time, I tried the permit, and I missed one question. No, actually, no, I missed 2 because it's 19 out of 25, so I would miss 2, right? No, wait, I can't do math. 25 minus 19 is
6.
what, 6? Yeah. But, I mean, I was 1 off short to getting 20, though. I mean,
That is true, Pete. Pete says they're not trick questions, Nate.
yes, they are.
And here's the thing too. It's like they ask you the same question, they just word it differently. That's how it is with any
I
kind of
don't
test
like
that you take. So
Yeah, that's how it is here, and plus I have a cheat sheet of all the questions, of answers and stuff of Nebraska's. Now I'm a smart man. I would not bring the cheat sheet there to DMV because I'm not retarded. Because who would do that? But yeah, I usually learn. Well, I don't want to say learn, but try to train myself of the questions I have on the cheat sheet with all the answers and questions on it that Nebraska DMV or yeah.
I mean, instead of just having a cheat sheet, why don't you just read the book or whatever? Like the learners, I don't know. Don't they have like some kind of? I know here they give you some kind of booklet, like a practice test booklet or something like that.
I mean they do, which but it's a big fucking book. I don't have patience for that. I mean, but they also do give you like a practice test that doesn't really count though. The score.
What's up, Vic?
Yeah,
Late
what's up?
again, I see.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
boy. Come on, man.
I agree, Lou. I agree. He says, honestly, if someone fails the test like 4 times, I'm not sure they should ever be able to drive. Just get an Uber account and call it a day.
Yeah, that
No,
might. Yeah, you
Uber
might be
account is wasting
beyond
money
to
too.
something.
So.
Yeah.
And then Pete says the reason you keep failing is because you think they're trying to trick you. They aren't.
Yeah, you think
Well,
so? You think it's rigged?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying I think it's
It's rigged.
I didn't say that you did.
I sure as hell wouldn't, Lou. He says, would you want a doctor operating on you who had to take their medical exam 4 times?
No, not really. But I wouldn't do Uber at all. So because it costs money. And also owning a car costs money too, but still.
That's what we need to watch. Watch after, I guess, Sopranos. Lou is Tulsa Kings. We started watching that. I do remember that episode though, Cockaboose Conductor, where he bribed the DMV worker.
Yeah.
I like that show. I don't know. Like I don't know. Every time I don't think Sylvester Stallone is good for that part because I swear every time he talks, like all I hear is Rocky.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I like Tulsa.
What's up, Jolish?
Oh, what up, gang?
I think it's a great show. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we started watching it and then I don't know what happened. I think we started watching another series and then just stopped watching Tulsa King. So
I watched Landman too. I think it had like the same director.
Yeah, we gotta finish Landman too.
I think it had like it had like.
I mean, you're right, Pete. He says driving costs money too, Nate.
So
yeah, you got to
Uber.
put gas and.
So does Uber. I mean,
Right, I think I like Tulsa King better, but yeah.
I don't know. I think I like Landman better, just because just because I like Billy Bob Thornton and Allie Ladder or whatever her name is.
But yeah, I'm not. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna do Uber, because everything costs money. I mean, I think Uber's more expensive than having your own car and driving your own car. I mean,
Not really, because you got to keep
it's
maintenance,
about the same.
maintenance and upkeep. No, it's really not. Maintenance and upkeep and gas in your
would
car
not
is a
have
lot more expensive than. Were you about to say? Were you about to say you're not going to have maintenance and upkeep? Yes. If you own a car, Nate, maintenance and upkeep are part of owning a car. What were you about to say though?
I was gonna say that Uber is basically not ideal to have if you don't have a license, because it basically add taxes of cost of your rental. No, cost of your ride, and makes more of a. I don't know. It's just too expensive, wasting money of fucking Uber. I mean, then not. I mean, I'm just saying.
What kind of Uber ride are you taking, dude? I mean,
I thought Lou said take an Uber every fucking time. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, like even if you don't work every day, I mean, even if you don't work every day, taking an Uber to work, every time you have to go to work is a lot cheaper than owning your own car. Yes. Oh yeah, or a bus. Take the bus.
Especially if you consider
No,
the cost of the car
bus.
itself.
Yeah, I don't know if the bus goes by Nate's house.
Yeah, it doesn't. And plus, the work that I work at is only 15 minutes away.
Well, cars are depreciating.
Right, so that means if it's 15 minutes away, it'll be less than $20 for an Uber ride.
I'm not wasting my fucking money on an Uber. No.
Cars are also a depreciating asset.
But I appreciate the
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, cars are getting expensive these days. I guess you could buy a used car. But...
Well, everything is expensive these days, Vic.
Yeah.
Everything. So it's
Yeah.
not just cars. Even groceries are expensive. But not not as cars, but you know what I mean. But
yeah, I mean, I don't think you realize, Nate, like you're talking about, getting your own place. And I mean, like, you're going to have to buy your own groceries. I mean, I get that you're, the place that you're planning on moving to is like, kind of like a fixed income kind of thing. But I mean, you still have to buy your own groceries. You have to, I mean, if and when you get your driver's license and get a car, you have to put gas in your car every time you drive it to go to work or to wherever you go, So yeah, I mean, Uber is probably in the long run going to be a lot cheaper than owning a car.
The thing is about I get what you're saying, and I respect it, and I'm not trying to be mad about it.
And the way you spend money, I mean, yeah. It's not looking favorable for you. So
you don't have faith in me?
I'm not saying I don't have faith in you, but I mean, I've seen the bullshit shit that you buy, and I mean, just to buy it, it's yeah. So you can't be wasting money like that, if you're wanting to live on if you're wanting to live on your own.
I agree with that. It's just I did say at some point I need to be better at spending money and saving money, which I said before. Yeah, I still have to do that. But I did I did a good job of like being responsible at home this past week. That my mom said about me and my brother. So I was good being responsible and stuff. So of like putting away stuff and washing dishes, playing with the dogs, that stuff. And they were impressed. I would say that from their expression. But I thought my mom would come back on. I mean, she's not really a what we call it a social media person, like coming on shows and stuff, which I get. But I wish she could come on, talk about her trip and stuff. But
well, I mean, even if she were to come on now, I mean, I'm going to be ending the show here in a few minutes anyway.
I know,
so.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I just hope.
I don't know if it was 3, Uncle Lou.
No, it's not.
I don't even think he had 3. How many 4-wheelers did you have at that place? Oh, Vic, every single time, man. You got to get that echo under control, man. How many 4-wheelers did you have at the Hogfest? See, and that's another thing. I did not kick Nate off, just so y'all know. He dropped all on his own. I don't know. See, this is he does this every single time. He wants to talk about himself and everything that's happening to him, but then he can't take any criticism or trolling. He gets pissed off and he drops out of the StreamYard. So rinse and repeat with Nate. So one thing that I'm done with is rinse and repeat. So what's up, Nate?
I was actually not. That was not the case. I was the one echoing. I was trying to fix it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so Nate was.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Vic. Because I saw his little. Yeah, because I saw it's always Vic.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was trying to see because my phone, was staticky and stuff while I was on the show, and I dropped out to.
No, it wasn't you. It was Vic.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, just want to let you know. But anyways, yeah, most shows, even if I want to come on, I just most of the time I just want to hang out and talk. That's the whole point of me coming on for me. But
well, yeah, I mean, and I'm fine with that, but it's like once we get talking about, what's going on with you and, things that you're doing and, people start trolling you a little bit or even trying to give you some advice, it's like you get upset and then you rage quit. So you didn't do it this time because, I mean, like you said, you've done it in the past before where you just rage quit because you don't like what people have to say.
I mean, that's my old self. I'm trying to be better of that, of not get the trolls or just get angry all the time, I guess. I'm trying to get better and I'm trying to get more self-controlled. Yeah, but I apologize of trying yelling earlier about or just getting mad at simple stuff that like say Uber and stuff. I apologize for that part, and I mean that was pretty.
I mean, there's no need to apologize. I'm just telling you, the advice you're getting from people like me and Lou and maybe some of the older folks in the chat, it's not that we're trying to give you bad advice. It's like we've been there, done that. We know, I mean, we've been on this planet for 40 years of our life. So it's not like we're trying to give you bad advice or anything like that.
Okay.
So
don't take advice from me though. I'm dumb.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if dumb might be a little harsh, Jolish. I think you're about the same age as Nate anyway, though, too, aren't you?
I'm early 30s.
Oh,
early 30s. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's just me and Ballard are the same age. I think almost.
Yeah, probably. I'm 24.
I'm 24 either. 24 too. Yeah.
No, I never give bad advice, sir. UGA. What are you talking
Yeah, you
about?
don't.
That's what you get for coming at the tail end of the conversation. So.
Yeah, you give only good advice.
No, look, good advice, bad advice. I'm just giving you life advice, from the experiences that I have had. So, whether you take it as good advice or bad advice, that's all on you. So, I try to give good advice, but most every advice I give is just life advice because I've been there, done that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
you whoever is receiving the advice, you take it as you wish. So
Oh, jeez.
please ask you anything, sir. I know. Yeah, like you're older than me, so you've definitely been there, done that. You've been around the block and then some. We'll have to save that for another show though. So next time don't be late. You're starting to be like Vic.
Uh-oh.
Your tardiness is being counted every time, Sir UGA. So just keep that in mind. I'm keeping notes of every time that you enter my chat late.
Hey Vic, are you trying to get a new motor so you don't have to get late every time?
Get a new what?
Motor for your chair?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not about that.
Okay. I think for Vic, it's all like he's really bad at like time management. I think
right
is his problem.
No, the problem is that we eat dinner late sometimes. So.
Sometimes I see.
Sometimes.
So is that the reason you were late to the movies yesterday? Because you guys were eating dinner?
No, that's not the reason I was late to the movies. That's why I was late today.
Oh,
what? Okay.
What?
I mean, there is some truth to that for sure. But I don't think Vic requires a driver's license to drive his chair. So, but I mean, you're not wrong. He does drive his chair. So,
yeah.
But it doesn't require him to have a driver's license to drive it.
Technically, I drive. Yeah.
I do appreciate that sentiment, Sir UJ. You're right. Better late than never. You're absolutely right.
Yes.
You know what? I thought you and Lou were gonna see Project Hail Mary, or did you already see that?
No, I think he decided against that because the whole plot of the story or whatever. Okay. I think we're gonna watch it when it goes to something on streaming. So when it goes to streaming, my daughter wants to see it though too. So I don't know. He's supposed to be going to Vegas next week, so I think I'm gonna take my daughter to go see it because it's just gonna be. So it's just gonna be me and her here this week.
I thought it was good, but not great.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. Riz, come on.
I mean, and look, I'm not a huge sci-fi like person. I mean, it has to be really, really interesting in order for me to draw my attention. So, but I'm not a huge sci-fi person, but I do like Ryan Gosling. So, I mean, I would I'm watching it strictly.
He
just
did a
for
pretty
him,
good job.
so.
That's all I'm gonna say. But so you're saying like if it's a good story and like a good what we call plot or story, you'll probably like it, even though you don't like sci-fi that much.
I mean,
I was just trying.
And I mean, I'll probably get a lot of hate for this, but I'm not like a huge fan of the Star Wars movies. Like I like the older Star Wars, like the older Star Wars movies.
Mm-hmm.
But like the newer ones, I've got no interest in those. Like Dune, like Dune. I never watched the old Dune or like the newer Dune. I'm not a huge sci-fi doesn't really interest me all that much.
That's fine. I was just trying to get what you were trying to say. That's all.
You're gonna go watch Duck Race? I know. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got an email from Edward like 2 weeks ago, I think, because someone I guess sent Edward like the link to my show like 2 weeks ago, and I think that Sunday night, or maybe it was Monday morning, I got an email from him, and he was telling me about like the duck races that he so basically what he told you, Pete, if you're still listening, like he announces duck races now, and like he tried to tell me the channel name of the person that he does the duck races for, and then he was like yeah, actually I'll just read you what the email says because it's hilarious as shit. And granted, I haven't heard anything from him in like 3 years. It's been a while. So
Wow.
the title of the email is "How are you doing?" which is what I think how he addresses all of his how he addresses all of his emails, honestly.
What the fuck?
So how are you doing? He says, "Dear Battle Angel, I got your link. I was working during your live stream. I apologize for that. I've been working late on Sunday nights. I'm calling duck races on Friday nights now, and I'm loving it very much. The best gig in town, I would say. I would strongly advise you, please do not do what Uncle Lou did." And then he put the link. I don't even know if this is. I'm gonna click on it and see. Yeah, so he sent me he sent me a link. Let me see if I can just show you guys what this is right here. So he sent me a link, but it's a link to to YouTube basically. So so when I click on it, it takes me straight to YouTube. All right, here you go. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see this link right here? It's just basically a link to YouTube. And then he says
like YouTube.
like actual YouTube. Yeah. So he says search space Stickman Outdoors Adventures, click live. You can see the replay from last Friday night. So I hadn't even heard Edward's name being mentioned at all until I think I remember Pete saying something about something on his midday show about Edward randomly like emailing him and telling him about these duck races. And I'm not gonna lie, when he said something about duck races, like I literally thought like he was like calling like actual like real life duck races. I was like, what the fuck, duck races? So then like so I think it was one of the nights that Lou was streaming. I can't remember, but yeah. Like someone sent him a link to Edward like calling these duck races. It's like virtual duck racing. So I think how it works is whoever is in this person's chat, they put down, they name them, and then they like get their own duck or something like that. So whoever is in the chat and comments, like they write their name down as one of the ducks, and then I guess after a certain time they do these duck races, and Lou actually won one. He was in there commenting about how he heard that that Edward had passed away or something like that, and he was getting it was so hilarious. Like he was getting Edward all worked up, like all worked
What's
up.
this
like,
channel called again? I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know.
He says search space Stickman Outdoor Adventures. I don't know what the fuck. You know how Edward types, but yeah.
Outdoor Adventures.
Stickman Outdoor Adventures. I guess he does it every
Papa Sticky, is that it?
I don't know, Ballard. Stickman Outdoor Adventures.
Well, here's the description of their channel. Hello, I'm Jerry, also with my wife Robin and mom Beverly. And the white rhino in our videos is in honor for my late father Roger. He always said, anyway, I don't know. I figured it'd be funny, but
let me see. I'm gonna see if
Edward's
I can
part of this.
Stickman. Well, according to his email, he's only on there Friday nights when he calls the duck races. I don't know. I don't know. Stickman. What was his Stickman Outdoor Adventures? Here we go.
but it's not outdoors.
No, it's not outdoors. It is not it is not actual real life duck racing, which would have been a lot cooler if it
It's
was.
not?
Yeah.
But so let me see if this is it. I think that I don't think that is it. I'm looking at the channel too. I think that might be that might be it. Yeah. So Stickman Outdoor Adventures, Papa Sticky. I think that is the right one.
Please call it online edition.
How are they monetizing? I'm not.
That's you,
Fuck
problem.
y'all.
Yeah,
Duck
call that
races
online
got
edition.
Man, come on, man. Come
I think
on,
this is the
man.
right one. Yeah. So, yeah, but it was funny. It was actually, yeah. Again, because Lou was in there talking about how I heard Edward passed away at Dunwoody Tavern or something like that. And then like Edward, you know how
What?
Edward is. Once you get him hooked on something, like he just keeps talking about it over and over again. So he just kept saying in that stream, like we watched it for a little bit after Lou got done streaming, and like we were sitting in the bed like watching it for a little while, and yeah, like you know every time like Lou would mention something about it, like Edward would just go on and on and on about it. He kept saying, "Who told you that, Lou? That's fake news. No, I'm still alive. I did not pass away at Dunwoody Pet Tavern." You know how Edward is. He just kept going on and on and on about it. So it was hilarious.
As you can see,
The next live
I
stream
am
for
not
this
dead.
channel, by the way, is on May 1st.
Which is this coming Friday. Yep. This coming Friday.
7:30.
I will not be watching, but yeah, feel free to subscribe if you guys like. So
I'm gonna watch for research purposes.
but
I will
listen,
I'm
I'm done with Edward. I mean, like, yeah. So I mean, he's welcome to,
I never had a problem with
Yeah,
Edward.
you know what?
Hell,
you know
I don't
what
even know if I
time?
ever actually talked to him, but I remember like when he was always coming on Lunch Money and all that. And then he got his channel shut down because he got P-bombed and all this other stuff. And
Yep.
Yeah.
he always have weird people on there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Well, I think the reason that I'm done with him is because he basically accused me and Lou of having his, you know, like having his channel shut down because all those other people, like, you know, that he became friends with was telling him that, you know, that it was me and Lou that got his channel shut down, which is like, I could give two shits about Edward and his channel. You know what I'm saying? If anything, why, like, I mean, we loved watching his disaster streams because that's exactly what they were. They were disaster streams. It was just a matter of time before somebody came on there and P-bombed him. And like Lou and I love that shit. Why would we try and get that shit, you know, taken off? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was that was the best part of our Friday nights, you know, was watching him do these live shows and fucking get P-bombed all the time. So we love that shit. So
yeah, I gotta run. Thanks, guys.
No problem. Thanks, Ballard. Yeah, I
bye-bye.
think I'm gonna edit too, guys. So I said I was gonna do about an hour or so, and I've been on for about an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah. So, but I appreciate you guys coming on. Joelish, you too. First time on here, isn't it, Joelish?
Either that or the second, but yeah, I'm an early timer.
Yeah. Well, don't be a stranger. You're welcome on here anytime you want to come on here. I love all your weirdness.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. All right, Joelish, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you next week.
All right. See y'all.
All right. Bye. All right, Vic. Any last words?
Yeah, so it was great getting to see you and Lou yesterday.
Yeah,
After
absolutely.
the
I'm
movies.
just sad that we didn't get a chance to hang out too much, you know. So you know, not much you can do when you're sitting in a movie theater, you know what I'm saying? So
there's nothing else to do besides just watch the movies.
Watch the movie, exactly. So, but I mean, but next time we're in Athens, we'll definitely let you know, and you know, maybe
if we ever go to a movie again, I'll make sure to buy the tickets before we get there.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything big, but yeah, that was kind of
No, it's all right.
that
It's all
was
right.
the shit show to say the least. So
I take full responsibility. So
yeah, yeah. And then coming there like 10 minutes before before the show starts and ordering,
well, it was like
ordering.
I think it was about what we got there about 6:10 or something like that. So
No, it was later
6:15.
than that because I was watching my
maybe
watch.
like 6:15. Okay, maybe it was like 6:15. Yeah.
So, but I still love you, Vic. You know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, I still love you too.
All right, Vic. We'll catch you later.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right, well, there you have it, guys. For those of you that are tuning in late, as I am signing off, if you want to hear the news about TK or have questions about TK, just go back and listen to the show. So as of right now, I will say one last time, TK and I have kind of just, decided to do our own thing. So she is no longer going to be hosting Bad Bitch Fuel with me anymore. So I'm not sure if it's a permanent thing as of yet, but it's a for now thing right now. So there you have it. Quick shout out to Jolish for the super chat. Appreciate you helping support the channel there, my guy, as Lou would say, my guy. And until next time, guys, of course, same channel, same place, same time. I will catch everybody on the flip side. Bye.